The other weekend was a pretty exciting time for me as we had preview events for two upcoming games, Bless Unleashed and PSO2 New Genesis. Now, being a fan of the MMO genre and interested in trying anything new, I wanted to give both of these a look. So first, on Saturday, I spent a few hours with Bless Unleashed, time that I now wish I could get back. The game was poorly optimized, felt clunky and sluggish to play, with outdated systems, game design, and visuals. All around, it was just mostly a bad time. I really didn't enjoy it. Then on Sunday, I had the exact opposite experience. Playing PSO2 New Genesis for the very first time was a total blast. Combat is just stellar. It's super responsive with these flashy over-the-top attacks as I took on these big groups of enemies and oversized world bosses. Movement felt smooth and fluid with the ability to dash, wall kick, double jump, and glide. All of that letting me zip around the game's massive open world zone, which beyond the initial login, I would explore without hitting a single loading screen. On top of that, the game felt really well optimized, even while playing on high settings during these big encounters with lots of people around. Everything ran pretty smoothly. In terms of the content, there were open world events where I could take on big groups of enemies, those massive boss battles that would always draw in crowds of other players. There were challenge missions called Cocoons, various resources to go around and collect that would feed into this pretty interesting looking loot system, and many other elements that I barely scratched the surface of in the 6 or 7 hours that I played. Now, I don't think it's perfect. In a lot of ways, the game does feel a little dated, especially with many of the menu elements and systems that have carried over from PSO2. I also think visually the game looks bad and good simultaneously, which is kind of weird. Like, some of the particle effects and lighting look absolutely fantastic, but also the world feels super sparse, at times feeling like it's just a flat surface with a few trees and bushes in the environment. With all that said though, I had a really good time playing the game, and I can't wait to jump back in. So that's a win in my book. And now, since I had such a good time, in today's video, I want to take you through my experience of playing PSO2 New Genesis, and I hope you enjoy it, because I sure did. Niche Force, Human, Humanoid Type 2, Class Force. Here we go. Play the game. I kind of dig this loading screen. Makes me feel like I'm really going somewhere. I like that better than the Destiny loading screen where they do the ships shit. How's this looking? Double jump and a fucking glide. Oh my god, this is fucking glorious, dude. Dude, this is slick, dude. This feels really good. Games that have good movement are very satisfying. Glad you made it. I'm Gaiden. I'll be your guide. Thank you, Gaiden, for the instructions. Head to the Central Alio, defeat the enemy. Central Alio is this way. This reminds me of, it's obviously not the same, but just how it feels to move around reminds me a lot of how I felt in Firefall. So here are all the flower things. I gotta say too, this game looks pretty good. I do like it. So here are the Resta, whatever they're called. I wonder how many of these I can stack up. You see what I'm saying though? Like, I guess it's fine. It's like a weird thing to complain about, but these flowers are just literally everywhere, and I almost wish that wasn't the case, but it's okay. It's not exactly the end of the world. So what do I have for my abilities right now? I've got this ranged one. Are there still the perfect attacks? Okay, what's my lock on? This guy, what's my lock? Oh, there it is, tab. Whoa, he phased out, okay. Perfect attacks are gone, okay, good to know. Okay, so if perfect attacks are gone, then is it all just resource and cooldown management then? Or are there some kind of like combos that I need to be paying attention to? Like, is it just builders, spenders, and cooldowns? It's mostly PP management, that's the resource, and min-maxing your charges versus uncharged. Charges versus uncharged? The fuck? Oh, right. I have the normal, but then I can charge it. And I'm sure there's a point where don't need to charge it anymore. Probably at the blink, right? Like once it blinks, I can barely tell the difference though. What's the resource card? God, there's so many fucking questions. Okay, let's just go defeat any enemy. Where are their health bars? Do they not have them? Is this like a Monster Hunter situation? Oh, it says what they're weak to. This guy's weak to the blue thing that looks like a Death Star. Do I have one of those? That one? Is this it? So yeah, this is cool because it's like an elementalist character. I dig it. I'm a little pissed. I have all these questions, so I'm feeling like an idiot, obviously. I'm just realizing they haven't really given me a tutorial. at least when I was playing PSO2, the PC port or whatever happened, I had a nice tutorial. I guess these cocoons are supposed to be like tutorials, right? Head to the cocoon, first step. First cocoon is over there. I'm supposed to destroy these boxes because there's like resources in them, I believe. So this is basically gonna let me aim right at my crosshair, whereas this view shoots where my character's facing. Okay, well, I guess if you're shit at aiming like me, it's probably just best to tab target. All right, let's go to our first cocoon. Okay, here we go. Enter the cocoon. I get to why people are like, this reminds me of Skyforge, because it is that kind of like funky futuristic sci-fi as well. This looks fucking dope, dude. I like this like Tron look and stuff. Break the targets ahead. I don't love double tap to sprint. Is there another way to do it in the menus? Like, can I change it to like shift to sprint? You can hold dodge and it'll sprint. Oh my God, thank you. So if I'm just moving and I hold dodge, oh my God, that's so much better, dude. Thank you so much. Yes, that's so much better than double tapping. Press space while double jumping. Oh, okay. So I have to triple jump to activate those. And then I can stop by hitting it again. Oh, and then you can do it again. Clever. This feels so good, dude. I love this shit. It feels like it's gonna take a little bit to get used to, because the fact is that you can do the extra, you can double jump higher when you're sprinting, and then there's like the triple jump and stuff. So getting used to like the input orders, it might take me a little bit, but I can already feel how smooth this is gonna feel. I love it. Did I just miss a bubble? Yes, I did. Photon Blast is a powerful attack you can unleash by adding it to your sub pallets. That is so sick, dude. I'm not even really into anime, but I appreciate how anime this stuff looks, you know what I mean? Excuse me, what is Mario doing? Why is Mario in my... That's world chat? Those are players posting those? Oh, that seems rife for disaster. No health bars is so weird for me, getting used to that. Especially since it looks like this guy's bugged out. Did I DC? No, I still got internet. It's just a server issue, I'm guessing. Okay, got some shops and stuff. Yeah, dude, this reminds me a lot of the setting and stuff, and the theming reminds me a lot of Skyforge, but also Firefall. It makes me so sad. Look at this fucking, it's like an amphitheater. Dude, this is pretty cool. It's just the game's trailer in the game, but you could do some cool stuff with this. I like this for like immersion. They'll have concerts every few hours. You get a buff for being there. That's kind of cool. Head to the Ryuker device in Halfana Plain. What is this guy? Oh, is this a boss or something? Where'd he go? He just phased out of existence. There he is. Hello. Level 10. I don't think... Yeah, I'm level 3. So I'm gonna just... This is an MMO. Yes, yes. It's an open field game is maybe a better way. It feels almost in design, almost a little more akin to like Destiny than except more people. Like its origins, PSO and PSO2, they were like lobby-based games, almost similar to like what Monster Hunter does, or like a Skyforge. You'd go into these zones, you'd go through and clear to the end kind of thing. But this game, PSO2 New Genesis, is significantly more open world. Like so far, I've done nothing but open world. It's like this one big open field area. So this is all open. None of this is like instanced. Well, I think there's like phasing because I've seen things come in and out of existence, but this is all open, free movement, basically. I didn't like PSO2, so probably this isn't for me. To be fair, Vonatar, this seems like a significant departure from what the original PSO2 was. Like I said, it's completely open. They also got rid of that perfect attack system. If that bothered you, apparently that's not here anymore. Now it's all just resource management, basically. Builders and spenders. This seems like a significant improvement in a lot of ways. I mean, it is an entirely new game. It just like exists in the same universe, and there's some character transfer for some elements of it, but nothing power-based apparently. Loads of dolls have appeared. Can you help me? Yes, let me help you. A request from Bono. Accept task. Yes. Yeah, this menu system definitely feels pretty outdated. The menu and sub-menu system. Apparently it's an improvement over PSO2, but I don't know that makes it. It feels like there's just a lot of unnecessary clicking. How's the UI? It was horrible on PSO2. I mean, you can see it right here. This is it. This is the UI. Doesn't look too bad. It's mostly the menu sub-menu system that's like a little, it feels like a lot, but I imagine that's something you get used to if you like the game, right? Is my only builder my left click here? Was this one a spender? That one's a spender? What about my middle mouse button? I don't know what that does. The tutorial didn't go over my skills, so I think I just have to go read a skill menu to see what those things do, because I don't know what middle mouse does right now. The game looks pretty slick in motion, and I absolutely adore the scale, like how the world is so big and spread out. I appreciate this for sure. Oh, I got a target right there. This one's a lightning. It looks good. I love the particle effects. I mouse over it, doesn't tell me shit. I'm getting hit. Okay, 1 second. Let me just back out of 30 menus. It doesn't tell me what these do. I literally don't know what my middle mouse button does. It attacks normally. Middle mouse button? No, this, oh, you guys are being shitheads. Okay, I see. Yes, normal attack attacks normally, of course. What an idiot, Don't be so picky. I'm literally just trying to be able to read the skill. That's my only, I don't know that that's, maybe it is. Maybe I'm asking too much. Okay, here's the Riker. Oh, there's another Cocoon, right? Yeah, there's another Cocoon. Let's see it. I'll go to that Cocoon after I do this side quest here for Bono. Floating in this game feels pretty sick. Check this shit out, guys. If there's nothing else I could appreciate about this game, the movement is definitely it. Like, I love how big the world is and I'm just floating around and shit. Yeah, it really does remind me a lot in many ways of Firefall with like the launch pads and the gliding. There just aren't actual gliders, but f it. You're making YouTube videos about this game. This game is so epic, it'll beat New World hands down. I would be surprised if this game has a bigger player base than New World, if we actually want to have a serious conversation about that. This game seems pretty dope. But I think it's going to have a pretty niche audience, whereas New World seems to have a much larger mass appeal. That would be my inclination. Nothing against this game, but I think New World's targeted at a broader audience than this is for sure. I hope this game does well, though. I mean, I think it seems pretty cool so far. Using the guard weapon action, you can block attacks and negate their damage when guarding right before the attack hits you. Okay, so it's quite literally like a parry. Yeah, let me try to go find that other Cocoon, actually. I'm just gonna keep saying it, guys. I love the movement in this game. It feels so slick. I love it. I'm gonna... Oh, there's a drop attack? No shit. Still think this will be the successful sleeper of 2021. I think it has the chance. It feels a little bare bones right now from what I've experienced, but that could just be by virtue of it being an early experience, right? I believe, I might be wrong, but I believe this game is more focused on large open world boss fights than a typical dungeon system that you might expect. I don't know that this game has like a traditional MMO dungeon per se. I think it's just big bosses where you dodge effects, basically. Oh, I can float and cast my shit? No way. What's the difference between the two? They are completely different games. I think that's part of the mistake in them calling this PSO2 New Genesis and not just calling it PSO3. I think there's understandably so some genuine confusion. This is basically an entirely different game. He's weak to frost, so I believe that's these attacks. Oh, how do I destroy his where's his enhancer? Oh, his enhancer, oh, f me. The enhancer's the thing on his back. I will be perfectly honest with you guys that having no health bars, I don't love when games do that. I think what I'm realizing that I don't like about not having a health bar is it really pulls back the feedback of what you're doing. Look at that. I like that little, see the little thing in the setting? It is set back in the mountain straight up above my character. It looks like the entrance to some like digital cave or something. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I dig the scale of this thing with the game's movement. That's probably my favorite thing so far. But yeah, it's hard to get good feedback. Son of a b****. I don't know what that says. I don't speak space, person. Someone translate that for me. What MMO would you compare the movement and responsiveness to? Honestly, I kept saying this, with the game's movement, it reminds me a lot of Firefall. The combat doesn't really blow me away though, to be honest. It's not bad though. It's certainly not, it's not bad. Force is pretty sleeper, to be honest. I think I should try another class. Okay, let me give it a shot then. Change class. All right, so I'm playing as the Force. There's the Techter, Gunner, Ranger, Fighter, Hunter. What do you guys think? Fighter uses knuckles, Hunter uses big sword. I kind of like big swords better than knuckles, you guys. Let me try the Hunter. I don't have a weapon. Oh shit. Hey, you let me switch my class, but what about my weapon, lady? Where's my money? I got 15,000 monies. Do I just buy one of these swords? I think I'm gonna just buy the 1,000 one and see if I like this first. Oh man, this sounds very lightsabery. Oh, yeah, this is pretty slick. Oh my shit. Fucking dope, dude. Jeez. Yeah, bruh. All right, let's defeat Nogolith. Yeah, I really like this. This is a pretty slick looking class. Oh, jeez, dude, it looks, this is so, all right, this is, you guys are right. This is instantly more satisfying than playing the Force class. Like, holy crap, I dig this. This is the one that I've done before, I swear. No, this is a new, oh, this is a new one. I haven't done this one. Hello? Open up. Hey, let me in. This isn't a Cocoon, is it? It's just a building. Damn it all to hell. This on Steam? No, it's Windows Store. RIP. Yeah, unfortunately. Ooh, that was a running attack as a special move? Okay. Does melee feel better? I like the feel of melee. Yeah, I do. Oh, I can charge this one too? Shit. Hunter's main damage is from countering? So I should be blocking and then attacking? Is that how it works? This looks much nicer than the corridors in PSO2. Yeah, it's open field is what they call it. I don't know the difference between that and open world, but that's what they call it. So counter at the last second is a big damage boost. Okay, so I should practice my countering then. Oh, okay. I'm definitely getting a better feel for the combat system. I know I'm not doing it the best, but you know what? I'm at least having fun with this. I was not having a lot of fun yesterday playing Bless Unleashed. Oh, I got my photon art. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Okay, so it's 2 giant slashes. PSE burst. Oh, that means that boss is gonna be here, right? What the f? That's so cute. Are you kidding me? What are you doing out here? Can you get out of here? Bunch of shit. Stay away from him. Oh no, I'm so sorry. My sword's huge. I didn't mean to do that. I think I've done my duty here. You should be safe. I will see you later. Kill it for loot? You monster. What is wrong with you? Absolutely not. Whoa, this is probably a bad place to be. Holy shit. And I'm dead. I stood in the red circle. Wait, I'm alive? I got rezzed. Oh, that's what the yellow thing is for, right? Someone told me before those were AoE rezzes. I gotta say, dude, the game does not do a great job of teaching you this stuff. Like, I don't know, what do these do? Why do I have 3 of them equipped? Just each of them add to my defense plus 8. All right. I only found this menu by happenstance. Do you have a subclass selected? I don't even know what that is. This is what I'm talking about. There was some semblance of tutorial, but it wasn't that in depth. I mean, I've done every quest presented to me and I've seen nothing about subclasses or the armor yet. Maybe I just haven't gotten to it yet. That's probably the answer, right? See, this is gorgeous, dude. This is what I'm talking about. Really appreciate open world games. So this open world zone of North Aleo, Magnus, and South Aleo, this is what's limited to. Is the whole game just these? That might be a little disappointing if that's the case. Or is this just one area of the entire game? Because I know there's supposed to be multiple cities. Is it good or is it meh? I think it seems like it could be pretty good. It's definitely, it does feel, it is a new game. It feels a little dated in like design and stuff. It doesn't really feel like a next gen MMO by any means, but I think there's some really cool things in here. I mean, this is obviously going to appeal mostly to people who are fans of the original PSO and PSO2. I don't know how much of a brand new audience this will pull in, but I think it's definitely like, it's pretty cool. The combat's pretty fun as the melee classes, at least. I've really enjoyed this one, the Hunter. I think the movement's great. We're still just, you know, I've only played for a couple hours, so I'm not exactly giving you a review here, but just kind of my initial thoughts. Now, I think this game will definitely have a pretty committed audience, fan base for some time. Wow, there's a lot here. A lot of these little side quests, cool. Instructors for the different classes. All right, let's do the Hunter. That's me. Head to Mount Magnus. Use Hunter Physique. Defeat Mount Magnus enemies. I love that the whole thing, the whole exploration of this game is seamless. I love the movement. I love like the over-the-top bosses. Some pretty cool stuff here. But it does feel certainly like kind of older design style. But I guess with like more modern day graphics and open world, you know. Overall, I've been liking it though. I could definitely see myself playing this depending on what else comes out at the time. The game will have success with like its core audience of PSO2 fans, but if they're hoping to pick up fans from just MMOs in general, they're probably gonna have to dodge the other launches that we've got coming. You know what I gotta find, I realized? I think there's another Cocoon somewhere in the open world that I haven't found. I've only found 2 Cocoons. Isn't there a third one and then a tower somewhere? The yellow thingy is his weak point. Oh, on his back. I see. Oh, nice. This kind of stuff is cool though, with their big open world bosses like this. Like, that's pretty dope, isn't it? Shit's popping off in this. Shit's always popping off in this game. There's no lack of particle effects. I wonder how much damage this photon art thing does. Looks like a lot. Oh my god, I just one-shot that big dude. Oh no, I just downed him. Still. This looks legit if the end game is good. I'm not sure what the end game is for this game. As far as I've heard or know, everything is pretty much the open world. I don't know that this game has like dungeon type things. I think it has open world raids, but I guess my question is the whole game basically going to be doing all of these events in the open world, you know, doing the Cocoon training and eventually the towers, killing the NPCs in the open world, they're doing the world bosses with this PSE burst or whatever they were called. And so just doing that, all this open world stuff. Like, are there other activities as well that they have? Let's find the Cocoons. I think my best bet is to get up really high and start gliding because it's seemed like a good way to spot things. I hope endgame looks even more dope. Yeah, I'm very curious. Apparently the people in chat were saying we really don't have much information about what they have planned for quote endgame activities. Oh, get away from me, bro. Not now, okay? I got enough shit going on. Oh my God, get away from me, bro. No, I said get away from me. That's the other direction. Geradeaus. Go that way. No, fucking shithead. Are there dungeons? Not that I know of. Hey, I found it. This is exactly what I was looking for. I had no clue it was up here, but this is it. Here we go. Recommended battle power, 844. What is mine? I don't know. Okay, defeat 42 enemies. That's just my job. Wait, they have like 1 health? Are you kidding me? Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, I didn't realize these were all one-shots. That changes things. This is kind of fun, dude. Just like running around, trying to tap these guys. Is this the last guy? Oh, shiza. Come on, bro. Is that it? Oh, big boy. I have had a really good time with PSO2. I gotta say, seems pretty cool. Seems like it could be fun for a while at least. Another game to add to my list. We'll see when the official launch ends up happening. Movement is absolutely killer. I love the open world. I like the way it looks overall. I said it in my initial video, I do feel like it looks a little dated. People are like, are you crazy? The graphics are insane. But like, this does feel a little dated looking. I think the particle effects and the lighting and everything, like, this looks great, you know, the sword slashes, and it does, like, it's got a nice look to it, but it also looks kind of old at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe it's just how sparse everything is, you know what I mean? Like, in terms of the vegetation density and look and the amount of trees and, you know, and stuff like that. But it's fun, and it's not, I don't really care that much, but it does, parts of it definitely feel and look a little dated to me, but it's still fun, so it's cool. So I'm good with it. Maybe my biggest general complaint as a brand new player is like, boy oh boy, the like menu system in this game, it feels like so much is buried. It's a little obfuscated, is that the word? But regardless, pretty cool experience. I've had a good time with it. If it wasn't clear enough just from watching those highlights of gameplay, I really enjoyed playing this game. In fact, after that session, I sat down for a few more hours trying out some of the different classes. I particularly really found myself enjoying the fighter class. That's the play style of that felt absolutely fantastic. And now I need to say here though, the game doesn't feel like groundbreaking, but from what I saw, it does deliver a solid gameplay experience. The combat feels great, the movement, the seamless open world is fun to explore, those giant boss battles are cool, the Cocoon challenges are nice ways of tutorializing different elements of the gameplay. There are still a few things though that I think there's a pretty big question mark about, and I addressed some of that in that highlight footage, but what about like, what are the activities to do? Like beyond killing those groups of enemies and those world bosses and doing those Cocoons, are there other things to do? And I'm also very, very curious about the actual play space. Now, it's pretty clear that the play space available in this test event was limited. It was restricted by boundaries. Just looking at the map, that feels, if that's the entire game, like it's pretty restrictive. So I'm hoping, of course, that there are going to be other big open world zones like the one that we had a sneak peek of in this beta. I also not sure about exactly what the end game is going to entail. Is it just fighting harder and harder open world bosses, more difficult Cocoon challenges, question marks there. And also I'm just generally curious because I like it. PvP, is it going to be in the game? I have heard people say that in the base PSO2, PvP is kind of a tacked on afterthought and people don't really love it. It doesn't have a huge audience, but in general, I'm just always genuinely curious if games and MMOs have any sort of PvP to them. So yeah, still a lot of big questions, still some things I'm unsure of, but unlike my time with Bless Unleashed, I really did genuinely enjoy playing PSO2 New Genesis. And yeah, I am looking forward to jumping back into the game. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked this gameplay highlights video. As always, appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.